Good evening from Green Steel USA LLC. Came out here to cover up the last of the little watermelon, which you can see right over there. I covered it up. Was successfully able to pick up this other one, covering up our banana trees. That's the mama plant, a baby plant, and I covered all 10 in the back there. No need to cover the bamboo. That's fine. I'm gonna get a big 50. Let's go. Let's go. Dieterman, let's go. Roscoe, come on, boy. Um, a big roll of hay for the bamboo to put around at the bottom. Really for rainy season because it's gonna come. But it's a beautiful sunset tonight. I just like how the sun hits my land. It's just really nice now. Normally, like a couple of weeks ago, you couldn't even be out at this time. Come on, puppies. The gravy train. The gravy train is coming through. The puppy's actually keeping up with Roscoe. Can't believe it, but... Yep. So thank God I got that guy on camera. I noticed there's some strange footprints up at the front of my... where my truck is parked. So I'm going to get the rake from back here, go back up there to the driveway about, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock when it's dark. And I'm going to rake that area out and see what's in there in the morning, because there shouldn't be any footprints. I haven't gone out at all today. I done it 2 days ago, but my husband did come home really quickly for about an hour because he was out in Wrightsville, Georgia. So it was real close to the house that he could run home. But I did successfully cover all my other banana trees. Now you can see how many I actually have out here because they're all in white. Covered the root early this morning, so they got like a good warming phase at the root, and then just came and put the nice bags on top of them. Those are the bags we use down in Florida when it gets cold, because it does sometimes, depending on the location that I'm at, it does get cold. But remind you, the mama plant, she reproduced all these extra baby ones once we put her into the ground up over there. So I have a whole bunch of extra ones, which is awesome. And then I found out yesterday the helicopter scare was the Burke County agriculture cop. He's trying to tell me this is residential, and I'm trying to tell him this is not residential, that this is a 100-year deed for agriculture. And I have all my paperwork, I have all my information, all the problems the town gave me, that I had to, unless you saw me land on false pretense, then we have major issues, and you are going to give me back my $15,500 and all the payments I've been making you to come up with the total of $17,500. Yeah, but it's going to get really cool tonight. It's going to go back down to the 30s. Anything below 32 is freezing. So 30 is freezing below. Have to cover them. And if it gets really cold, eventually I'm going to have to get them like a reflector tarps. There's special reflector tarps for your tropical plants. They normally should be in a greenhouse, yes, but I don't have a greenhouse. I couldn't find one for a reasonable cost. I'm not going to spend all that kind of money when I could actually make me a greenhouse out of pallet board and special type of greenhouse. I don't want to say tin because it's not tin, but it's made like a tin roof type setup, but it's plastic. But yeah, I got all that settled out. The flies have been really nasty. I don't know what is around that the flies have just been jumping today. I don't know. They're like dying to get up in my house. It's just, I don't like flies at all. But yeah, I don't know too much is going on, but the Burke County agriculture cop was flying his helicopter over here. There's one of those birdies. He has a nest in my hitch. Well, I don't know where he went after we moved the RV. I don't know. Hopefully they built another nest real quickly. Those are the birdies that were trying to build a nest in my Dodge tailpipe. We were born on this land and they were kind of confused. Well, anyway, he was flying his helicopter over here to see what we have on this side of the property. I mean, he legally can't come on my property because he has to enter off a green steel. It's set up as one driveway right now because I don't need two driveways. Once I put an address out there on that street, yes, I will require by law to have a driveway for this address, but I don't. So this side is my residential. No. This side is my residential and that side is my commercial bamboo farm. And he's like, oh, I never heard of this and that. Get over here. Are you going to disobey me? Get over here. On me. Come on. Goodbye. So, yeah, so he was trying to tell me he's never heard of commercial bamboo farming. It's the first for him. Yeah, exactly. I'm the first commercial bamboo farmer for Burke County, Georgia. I have the convenience of the cotton gin right over there. Those bundles you see right there, that's cotton being processed. Eventually, after 10-year buyback for the company, I'll learn, the tricks and the trades of soaking it, processing it, getting the fibers from it, drying it out, then processing the fibers. I could send my bamboo to a fiber woman who just like with sheep, how they sell the fibers from the sheep after they process it. So yeah, it's going to help me in the long run. It's not just getting bamboo and sticking in the ground. It's not just for landscaping. You could eat bamboo shoots. There's over 9,000 species of bamboo, but the bamboo we're growing, only most is bamboo, is edible bamboo. So you can eat the shoots, and the shoots could be sold, and a lot of good things are going to come out, but this is time consuming. And by the time we got approved for the electricity, it was already like I could only get like maybe 100 to 200 plants. I was able to squeeze 250 plants out of the company. And April of 2020, I'll have my full 900 plants in the ground, along with the ones I already collected. So that's always good. But yeah, I mean, just getting ready for nighttime. The moon is already out. It's only 5:30 in the afternoon. The moon is already out. The sun is over there, gonna get ready to set, go down to Florida. The sun kind of looks weird because all the chemicals that the planes were out doing their lines in the sky. And you can see they're still out there going across the sun. The naked eye can't pick it up, but the camera can. Looks like a little orb there. Hi, orb. It might be just a reflection. If it dissipates, then we know it's an orb. Nope, it looks like the sun on the other side of the camera. You don't see it over there. Just think it's a reflector. But yeah, you can see what the military did today. Yeah, putting nice, classy lines up in the sky. There's one right there right now, putting more lines in the sky. Yeah. I don't know where he's going because the sun is over there. But they just like putting pretty lines in the sky. Sometimes they write stuff in the sky too. And if I'm lucky, I'll sometimes get a show from the U.S. military. But it always happens when I don't have my phone. It could be in the house charging. But yeah, nothing else going on for today. Hard work's paying off each and every day. I'm just worried about, why was he over here? What is he looking over here? I live in a camper. We don't have nothing major going on over here. This is totally off-grid living. I got a generator for my RV. I have an extra outlet out here that the electrician, when I had my electric permit for 288 Old Wally Road, I had my electrical permit on the 288 side. It's nothing on this side. This is the beginning of my next 3.57 acres down there. And I know they come out to look for marijuana growers. And they just assume because you're a black and white couple that you're growing marijuana. Fucking some racist people out here, but that's what we go through all the time. This is not Florida. This is what we go through all the time. Get in there, scary. They're shooting their guns off at the range. It's a white-only range down there. Crazy. I mean, I wish I would have known about all the racism before I moved in here. But like I said, I'm itching to get on the road anyway. Winter's going to be here. I'm definitely itching to get on the road. Where I'll go and where it takes me, I don't know. But I got to do what I got to do. Now look at that cloud out there. It looks kind of weird. In my eyes, it's rainbowed. That one right there, that's a weird looking cloud. It looks like a spaceship. Like a rocket ship. So it got a point here. And at the tail, it's like split like that. Like a fish. Like how a fish would be split. That's kind of really weird. That's some of the chemicals they put in the sky. This should be illuminated. And the air quality is a lot different. But I can honestly say the summers are not hot and humid. Yes, they are scorchers hot, but it's a dry heat. And during the wintertime, it's very cool here. You know, it gets down to 28, 17, sometimes even 10. And I really feel this year we are going to have a bad winter. So I will be making a video eventually on my RV. Put the skirting all up, get it all prepped up ready for wintertime. Right now it's not that bad. I'm still tolerable. But by December, it will be all covered up. Everything out here will be totally enclosed in where there is nothing. And then I normally put a tarp up underneath the RV, only so moisture doesn't suck up to the bottom of the RV. But other than that, that's basically it for today. Sun is going down. Gonna get some chow in my stomach. And covered all the plants that I needed to. Watered the bamboo, gave them a little bit of water, which they really didn't need it, but at least I know I did it. Got all the plants all covered up for today and ready to go in the house. So I hope everyone has a good night from Green Steel USA LLC, located out of Burke County, Georgia. Good night.